Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock it low. That's right, I swear to God that I could drop you, bro. Yeah, I got a shot.
This is the Wizards Sports Network. I am your host, Mr. Grant. Thank you for tuning in, and this is another match that is provided to us. We thank the submission for this particular match. And it is going to be a little bit of a different taste because this, of course, is past tense. And as we know now, Aja Perera has moved on into another phase of her life and career. Actually, maybe one of the final matches that she's had in her wrestling career. That should be interesting. First time for me viewing it. Up. And you know, here's the difference. Well, first I'm going to introduce her opponent, Charlie Punk, and this is probably one of the major matches for her, a big deal. And on the other side of that, Aja Perera, the athletic, if I can say that properly. One of the few times that we see her, and she is not in a beloved environment. She, generally speaking, is very fan-friendly, but here she's not taking it. And wow, as I say that, she pie faces Charlie Punk, sends over into the corner. Perera has been very noted for her athletic build over the course of her career. She has really worked hard to become one of the standouts of the independent wrestling scene, and we're very happy to have this match and be able to showcase to you and be able to showcase the face of Charlie Punk, somebody that you want to keep your eyes out for going forward in the future. I don't know how a test of strength is going to work between the two of them. If I'm a betting person, I would imagine that Perera, yes, he uses her strength and drives Punk down, but perhaps Punk has a plan. I don't know. She might. There it is. She illustrates the double guns, showing that she is superior in strength. But one shove down does not a match make. She's not pleased with that. She's going to have to readjust, and she wants to go for it again. And rather than utilize her strength, Aja takes a shortcut, pokes her in the eye. Whip with authority into the turnbuckle that just drives her down. It's the simple things in wrestling that sometimes causes the most. Big chop by Aja Perera. She is proud of herself on that one. Punk is in a bad way. Snap mare. With execution. Beautiful with a nice kick into the spine of Charlie Punk, and Aja, who is a very, very accomplished young lady. She's right up an elbow. Charlie saw it coming and got out of there, but Perera just got back up, knocked it down, going for the elbow again. Punk moves out of the way. And again, I have to say that Charlie Punk, this is going to be a big test for her. Aja has a very strong wrestling resume, including the likes of tours in Japan, wrestling in Canada, wrestling in Mexico, winning the Shine Nova Championship, winning the Shine Tag Team Championship. She was only one title short of being a complete trifecta. So when I say that Punk is in there with a high caliber opponent, she's in there with a high caliber opponent. Nice trip by Charlie Punk. Perera did not see that coming. She dropped down and raised her body up, tripped her feet, and now side headlock applied. Referee going over to take a look, make sure that nothing illegal is going on. A kick right there in the ribs. Comes off the ropes with momentum. Low drop kick, and it drives Aja Perera out of the ring, and the athletic takes a seat in the front row trying to get her breath. And these are those type of things that you learn as a as a wrestler over the years how you can create your own timeouts and such. Although she's looks like she's allowing the fans there to irritate her and get under her skin, which she probably should not do. And just coming in, again goes to Yaz, grabs the feet, trips her up, and a forearm shot on the outside. And Punk fires back with one of her own. But maybe it was not enough. Big chopping, you can hear it all the way across the ring, and it drove Charlie Punk down in the front row. And here she is going for it's like a chop on the post. Now we couldn't catch all of that because we had the body in the way, but we're going to look at it. We know that she missed that shot that she tried to get on Charlie. Charlie got out of the way. Somehow, Aja is able to maintain her momentum and keep going. Shrugging off the pain, but that's what it takes to be a champion. And she's got it in the mounted ride position. Turns that over to a camel clutch, and that is not where Punk wants to be. It is those two both powerful arms that Perera has been working on will drive a lot of stress and pain across the throat and upper body of Punk. Punk's finding her way up, elbow shots into the edge, but is driven down by Aja Perera. Very arrogant cover, and I cannot imagine that's what I thought, that Punk was going to stay down for that one. And the times that I've been able to watch Charlie Punk perform, she has this face first into the top turnbuckle there. But in the times that I've watched Charlie Punk perform, I've not noticed her to want to give up. And again, we apologize, we got a body in the way, but Perera's running the ropes. Literally, she takes it from one end to the next. Forearm shots, pulls her out, and a suplex with brilliant execution puts Charlie Punk down. She is in a wrestling clinic right now. 2 count, and she gets that shoulder up off of the mat. Almost at the very last minute. Perera now looks like she's neutralizing the left arm of Charlie Punk with her leg, and also taking the right arm with her right arm, neutralizing Punk. Perhaps we are looking for a submission, and Charlie is trying to get the crowd motivated and give her that little bit of extra something to come out of this. She's got her feet underneath it now, gets back up to the vertical base, headbutt by Aja Perera, and she's looking to possibly finish this. Maybe a bear hug, use those arms again. Punk is fighting out of it, expertly countered with 3 elbow shots to the back of the head. Clothesline drives Perera down. Flying clothesline this time by Punk. And now she comes off the ropes looking for some momentum. Charges in with a clothesline. There's no place for Perera to go. Could not go out, could not fall. Reversal. She's got her up. Head scissors, but I think Perera was able to roll through a little bit of it. Might be slightly dazed, but let's see. It took a second to get the cover in. And those few precious seconds might have been enough to give Perera her bearings back. She's like her mouth is hurt, but getting back up to her feet. Charlie's trying to find what the next step is going to be. Comes in with a clothesline in the corner. Perera probably did not expect this type of fight out of Charlie as she charges in and just posts herself against the turnbuckle. And now Perera pulling her, telling her to get up. Backhand by Aja Perera. She's going for a kick in the abdomen. Pulls her up. Hammer lock, downward spiral, hooks the leg, and I'm afraid this may be the end. And it is.